Okay, hello. It is 9 o'clock at night. It's Wednesday, 11th of March. We are one day away, about 14 hours away from the start of the Players Tournament, Players Championship, I should say. I mean, this is the big marquee event of March, isn't it? The Arnold Palmer is a great event, but it does pale in comparison to what is almost unanimously known as the fifth major. I think a lot of people would argue this is more important in a lot of ways to the PGA Championship. It's a fantastic event. It's one of only two events that is always played at the same course. This and obviously the other one being Augusta, Georgia for the Masters. The Pete Dye course here at TPC Sawgrass it's a beast. It is a beast. It requires a lot of different things, a lot of shot making, a lot of thinking. I always think it's a thinking man's golf course. It's not just bomb and gorge. You need to be able to shape it left and right. You need to be able to think. There's false fronts. There's hidden approaches, there's water to catch you out, there's also sand at almost every where you look, and these famous Pete Dye little circular deep bunkers that famously caught Phil Mickelson out before. It's an interesting one. I mean, firstly, on the weather, it looks like we're getting thunderstorms tomorrow, so we'll see if play gets disrupted. It is Florida, obviously, so the weather can turn very, very quickly. The big things to look out for this week, I mean, there's two big players that we're going to think about. The big one is Scotty Scheffler. I mean, he spoke today in his PGA Tour conference and he sort of dismissed this idea of a slump. I mean, I don't think it's fair to call it a slump. I think his standards are that high that anything less than exceptional is considered a slump. Look, he's 88th in strokes gained approaching the green. He's dominated that stat for 5 years. That is unusual for him. Sawgrass is not the place to be. Figure out your irons is a place that really puts a premium on iron play. He might struggle here. These slow starts. He was better last week at the Arnold Palmer, but it is something he'll need to focus on. His scoring average in the final three rounds is nearly 3.5 strokes better than the opening round. I mean, that just tells you this guy can lock in better than everybody else that we know. So he's going to be one to watch. Obviously, no player has won it three times. That's the thing, and it's quite an unusual stat, isn't it? You would have think somebody, maybe Tiger Woods, would have won it, but no player has won it more than three times. It is just Jack Nicklaus. So he is trying to get that. He won in 2023 and 2024, the only back-to-back winner. Who's the other person trying to go for that? Rory McIlroy. Look, Rory is he's apparently he's at property. Apparently he's just arrived literally as I was about to click record here. He has had these back spasms. He withdrew last week. Listen, he's in pretty good form. He's maybe not in the best form of his life. His driving accuracy is seriously down on where it needs to be normally. When his driving accuracy gets up, he's fantastic. But where he has been good is his approach play. Okay, he's always good driving distance. And to be honest, people give McIlroy a lot of stick. He's a pretty good putter. He's especially a good lag putter around the green and approaches. When he got those sawn off finishes, he's really got it dialed in recently, especially from last year. It's his fitness that's going to be the big concern. He won in 2019, and obviously he won last year in a playoff against JJ Spawn. So listen, he's one to watch. Hopefully he'll play. Hopefully he'll do well. Four other little picks. I mean, the man in form I'd say is Colin. He's been a pick of half the PGA Tour analysts. I think Golf Monthly, Golf Digest, he's their pick. He's had, I think, top seven the last three straight starts, and he won at Pebble Beach, ninth in driving accuracy, fifth in strokes gained approach. Accuracy is everything at TPC Sawgrass, and obviously that is what Colin's known for. When he's on, when he won his major championships, is his iron play, his mid approach play, and his short approach play. This is what he's good at. This is what he's known for. And I wouldn't expect anything less than a good strong finisher. I mean, he very much could be the man to win. I think it'd be bad to if I could spell his name right, that'd be great. It'd be bad to get a bet against him. Let's have a look here. Okay, I mean this is it. So we know that Colin doesn't drive the ball far. I think he's an average 270 carry. I'm going to be honest. I think I carry it further than him. But where he does do is he doesn't miss a lot of fairways. I do, and his approach play. I mean that is fantastic. 2.4 strokes gained on the field in approach play. Someone like TPC Sawgrass is going to be really really good. Now we spoke about this last week. It is putting. If a putter gets hot, I wouldn't worry too much about this because it's not a bomb and gorge golf course. It's putting. If his putting gets hot, he really could be one to win. Next person, Siwoo Kim. I mean, he's an interesting one. I think a lot of betting people like him because his odds are good. He's second on tour in strokes gained approach, and he's already played 23 rounds on the par. Just a little bit of stats for you. For me, he's similar in some ways to Colin Morikawa in that he doesn't drive the ball a long way. He's not a big hitter, and he's not a particularly good putter, so he can. This is this can be a problem at some golf courses. It won't be at TPC Sawgrass. These three metrics here all point to a good finish at TPC Sawgrass. It's this thing here that I think will stop him. I wouldn't pick him, but I think he's a sensible play, and his odds will be good. So if you are a betting person, that's it. Now, he was somebody I talked about last week, Ludwig Oberg, a man whose swing I absolutely love and whose game is really consistent. Look at this. This is where maybe he's been letting down a little bit. I think people think his putting has been really bad. I think it has been maybe compared to when he first came out on tour. It's not that bad. We've just seen worse than Siwoo Kim and Colin Morikawa. I think it's probably just sharpness around the game. He's he's quietly building up the play, right? He's had a good start. To be fair, it wasn't a great start to the season, but he's improved in the past 4 weeks. He was T3 at Arnold Palmer last week. He could be a really good pick for the weekend. I think this golf course will suit his eye. He can shape it both ways. Nice neutral ball flight. You're gonna have to hit fades. You're gonna have to hit draws. If the wedge play is good, if the putting is good, he could be one to pick. I mean, somebody. We'll see what happens with Tommy. I like the idea of Tommy Fleetwood here. He had a rough week last week. His driving actually wasn't great. He struggled. I think he was +6 for one round. I mean, he's had a little bit of a dip in form this season, but there's no reason why he couldn't put one together. I think Minwoo Lee could also be a good pick. He's T2, T12, T6, I think. Let's have a just quick look. Here we go. T6, T12, T2. Yeah, exactly. Second at the Pebble Beach Pro-Am, 12th at Genesis Invitational, T6 Arnold Palmer Invitational, and he looked good. He did look good. I think he's ready to step up in the same way that Akshay Bhatia did last week in his fantastic win at the Arnold Palmer. I think Minwoo Lee will be looking to do a similar thing at the Players. I mean, that really would cement him as a top player in the game. Listen, this guy is crazy talented. He's got serious hands and he drives the ball a fucking long way. So yeah, he's the outside pick. I think he's +4,000, so he's pretty good odds. But I think he's always just such an exciting watch. If you get to see him on the TV, I would definitely give him a watch. What do I think about going into the weekend? I think the weather is going to be really interesting tomorrow. We'll see how the course plays. I'm going to do a video tomorrow, depending on how the first round goes. Whether we even get the full first round, I mean, we very well may not. We very well may only get half a day's worth of play. But I mean, pay attention to people doing course management. Pay attention to the different shots that get in play. There's the tee box. I think it's on 6 with the tree overhanging. Got to hit that low little fade. I think Colin Morikawa, that's what I think of. Rory McIlroy can hit a little stinger, can't he, as well? He's been loving that shot recently. You're going to see lots of different shot patterns playing. We've got Adam Scott and Justin Rose, I think, both playing in their 21st. Well, Justin Rose 21st. Adam Scott won 22 years ago, so that we've got some veterans playing as well. Enjoy it. It's a great course. It's a great tournament, and I think it's golf season. Do you know what I mean? It's time to get excited. It's time to enjoy it, and yeah, I'll check in tomorrow. Okay.